everyone and welcome to PSVR2 News of the Week. This is your weekly episode in which we talk about everything PSVR2 related that has come out in the past week, while of course giving you guys what to look forward to in the following week. So without further ado, let's get into it. Solve the murder of Sherlock Holmes in a VR escape room. Interact with everything in an authentic voxel reconstruction of 221B Baker Street, search for clues, play the violin, read books, and become a Oneric detective. If you like solving puzzles and virtual reality, then The Murder of Sherlock Holmes has to be the perfect game for you when it launches this Friday, May 10th.
Awake, hero, and fight!
This week, Cloudhead Games has announced a new DLC for Pistol Whip called Void Slayer. This DLC consists of 3 new scenes, with the first one called Hero's Dawn, releasing this Monday on June 6th, and the other 2 scenes coming out in the following weeks. They also stated that they are adding new modifiers, which are the Color Match modifier. This one forces you to think quickly as your weapons will be color coordinated to enemies on the field. Only the shots from matching colored guns will hit. And the Deflector modifier, which gives you the ability to send bullets ricocheting back at your foes. A Resident Evil 9 leak has emerged this week on X. This one comes to us from insider and Twitter user DuskGolem, who claims that a Resident Evil 9 reveal is imminent, with a scheduled release date of January 2025. DuskGolem has also stated that by January 2025, the game would have had about 7 years in development. Considering that Resident Evil games have a tendency to be revealed during PlayStation showcases, I expect to see this one at the rumored PlayStation Summer event that is expected to take place at the end of this month. What does this have to do with PSVR2, you ask? Well, it's because we already had Resident Evil 7 on PSVR and Resident Evil Village on PSVR2. So I fully expect Capcom to give us a Resident Evil 9 PSVR2 version, and the only question I have in mind is, will it release simultaneously with the flat version this time, or is it going to come later as usual? Colorful arcade VR game Masternoid has received a free update this week on PSVR2. This one adds challenges for all levels, new skins, and offers an improved new player journey. C-Smash VRS has also received a major free update last Wednesday, May 1st, that adds a time attack mode, an endless practice mode, new feature shortcut button, new options regarding the game's teleportation movement, new music, and of course it wouldn't be called an update without some bug fixes. And the game updates don't stop on PSVR2. Another one that received a free update this week is the Cute Puzzling Places. This update went live last Thursday, May 2nd, adding multiplayer and offering an increased resolution. A free demo of the VR arcade first-person shooter Sugar Mess is available to download now on PS5. So if you have been on the fence about getting this game, now is your chance to try it out for free and see if this game is for you or not. This week we had a bunch of PSVR2 game announcements and a game tease as well. We start here with the tease that we got from developer nDreams. You know nDreams, the team behind the amazing Synapse. Well, they have put out this tweet recently, and yeah, it's safe to assume that these guys have something special in store for us for this year. Let me know in the comments what you think they are working on.
Dear Diary, it's me, Carl, the crab.
Do you guys remember Island Time VR? I don't, because I've never played it, but I'm assuming some of you have. Well, if you go now to the PSVR2 coming soon segment on the PlayStation Store, you would find this game alongside the other PSVR2 games that are scheduled to release this month, which makes me think that a PSVR2 version of Island Time VR is coming really soon.
And then get this, they made a second one. Just
Have you ever heard of Compound? In case you haven't, this is a randomized, roguelite, free-roaming shooter for VR veterans, and it is very appreciated by Steam players, by the way. Well, this week, the developer, Not Dead Games, has confirmed that they have already submitted the game to Sony last month, April 2024, so if everything goes well, a release should be imminent. And the final game announcements that we received last week comes to us from developer Nosebleed Interactive about the PSVR2 version of their game Arcade Paradise VR, which they said it will be coming out later this year.
Reality of life. None of this arcade game nonsense.
The final PSVR2 news of the week that I have for you today, guys, is not a very positive one. In fact, it's very unfortunate. But apparently, the Horizon Call of the Mountain director has been made redundant by PlayStation's first-party studio Firesprite, aka laid off, after having spent almost 7 years at the studio. Obviously, he didn't go into specifics here in his tweet, so I guess we'll never find out if this has to do with Horizon Call of the Mountain or if it was something else entirely. And that's all I have for you for this week's episode of PSVR2 News of the Week. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you let me know by hitting that subscribe button, that like button, and that bell notifications icon as well. Let me know in the comments what was the best PSVR2 news of the week for you. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video, and take care.
Find out why the machines are attacking.